They even got water for us.
Oh, they got water? Why y'all leaving?
Yeah. Come
on.
on.
As soon as we start talking about guns, y'all want to leave.
They're switching in and out.
Conservatives got to tighten up. Come on.
Well, that's an introduction. Friends, I'm Willis Lee. I'm pleased to be here. CPAC is pleased to have, first time on the main stage here at CPAC on opening day,
right.
Maj Toure, Black Guns Matter. Give it up. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maj does the work of firearms safety and education and conflict resolution in urban America. Now, the format we're going to use today, though, because I want to make sure you get his message, I'm going to ask the questions. Maj is going to respond to you. He's coming off of a 50-state tour that he's working on right now. He's been on NRA TV, he's been on Fox News, been on the New York Times, all over the place. However, Maj, you don't look or sound like your stereotypical Second Amendment advocate.
Absolutely not.
Who are you? And how did you get this gig on the main stage?
Well, for one, thanks for, Willis, thanks to you for, being very supportive. Thanks to everybody at, coming out for CPAC. Thank y'all for that. I got here because doing the work. A lot of times what happens is, in the digital space, we make a lot of talk about whatever. We make memes and things of that nature, but we have to put more conservative principles in urban America. So what our organization does is we go to where there's high violence, high crime, high gun control, high slave mentalities, to be perfectly honest, and inform urban America about their human right, as stated in the Second Amendment, to defend their life. Urban America has been left out of that conversation, and it's time for that to, them days is done.
See, absolutely. Now, in this group, liberals, conservatives, black, white, old, young, who needs this message?
All of the people you just named. The problem is this room right here, and I'm gonna give a little bit of pushback to y'all. The conservative room has honestly not done enough for urban America.
All right, good.
It's just what it is. That doesn't mean that's where we stay. That means we have to create liaisons. So when you say urban America, I mean the group of people, the Americans that you just named. Yeah. Asian, Spanish, black, Latin, white, we have to do more in that regard and putting more boots on the ground. If not, we can and will lose.
Well, okay, Maj, you brought it up. So what does urban America need from conservatives? And what do conservatives need from urban America?
So let's start it this way. What conservatives need from urban America is support. Yeah. Meaning, urban America is conservative. They may lack the languaging to say, hey, I lock my door at night. That's conservative principle. I don't want more and more government taking more and more of my money. That's conservative.
The way they live their lives.
That's how lives are already lived.
Yeah.
What the conservative movement in reverse, the conservative movement has failed where we have not created enough and supported enough urban liaisons. The left has done an amazing job of convincing urban America that the conservative room is a Klan rally. They've done it.
Yeah, and I think you all agree with that.
Saying these things to say, they don't trust you. People, urban America right now, under a falsehood, does not trust you. What liaisons have you linked with that are already doing the work in urban America to highlight and spread our ideals of freedom?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
So that's what urban America needs from the conservative community. That's the work that we're doing at Black Guns Matter already for the last 3 years. Hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of people reached. And that's what urban America will do for conservative, principles and ideology.
Well, I get to, and we don't have a lot of time, I get to work with Maj on several different projects, but what I'd like all of us to hear, what are some of your successes? But then Maj, you're out there all over the place. You get a lot of pushback from the left and the right, and I dare say your community.
Right.
Tell us some of the setbacks you've had also with your successes.
So one reason we run this thing we're crowdsourced because, okay, whoever wants the information, we want to keep these classes for anyone that wants the information in urban America. We want them to know, okay, this is where you can come get the information, and our classes are paid for by the people that want it. So the pushback, the biggest thing there is obviously I don't have $100 million. I live in North Philly, you know what I mean? So that's one of the areas where we're light in. The other thing is the success is in you have a group of people that have felt, incorrectly, have felt as if no one's there for us. No one wants to hear us. The reason why I'm on this stage is not because no one wants to hear. It's just we have to figure out where we're creating those links. So the success is when you have a 70-year-old woman that's never touched a firearm in her life before saying, I now want to have the means to defend my life, not because the left told me that Donald Trump is the evil dude coming to get my life, but because she understands that she's in the south side of Chicago and no one's coming to help you. We have to be responsible for our own liberties, defense, and our own freedoms. So those are some of those.
Agree on that. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, look, I'm going to lead into this, and by way of disclaimer, I'll let you all know, each calendar year, my first political donation goes to Black Guns Matter, because I want to make sure he gets it so Maj can continue his work.
Right.
Maj, it's not just money, but a lot of it is about money. But what can we do to help you continue your work?
So basically, this is the shameless plug portion of the show, okay?
Let's hear it.
Anybody the things that we're talking about, again, the barrier to entry that the left has set for firearms ownership in a responsible way is primarily financial. By people donating and paying it forward, we can remove some of that. We can get people trained, support the businesses and the trainers and the instructors and the ranges and the education centers in that area. Not only just that, conflict resolution, de-escalation, political education. These are the things that our tour is about. So all of that's been paid for by the people. GoFundMe.com/Black Guns Matter. Some of you rich billionaires in here.
All of us.
But if you want to support and pay it forward, that would be excellent. And that's what we need. It's a showing that, you know, conservative principles are specifically supported and endorsed by urban America, and it's an excellent give and go exchange.
We're glad to have you on here. We're glad to have you on the CPAC stage. I think everybody appreciates the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maj. You got one more word for these guys before we go?
The biggest word is support, 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 education, and political education. Respect liberty. Peace, y'all.
Folks, this is Maj Toure. Come on, give it up.
Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Excellent.
Great job. Sure. I'm following you.
All right, come on.